Dobrze, ja jestem Roxton. Jesteśmy sobie w następnym odcinku. Poprzednio walczyliśmy sobie na arenie i zdobyliśmy informacje dotyczące leku i tej dziwnej istoty, ale teraz robimy zadanie poboczne. I rozmawiamy sobie z Bookmacherem.
Good day. Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
Tutaj
I've done what you
pytanie,
asked. Can I have my fight now? I have to admit that you've surprised me. You have technique and style, and the public does love you. Let me think. There's Briscard, one of our old champions. It's been a while since he fought, but he did ask me to set something up for him. He's not a youngster anymore, but his name is known, and he's a killer. I'm warning you.
This Briscard sounds like the perfect opponent.
A deal! I'll work on getting things ready for the combat and line up the betting. Until then, make sure you're ready. It'll be a duel. Your friends will need to stay in their seats. As soon as you're ready, you'll just need to go and see the arena master.
We should go and see Candy Cane so he can set up our deal. So when you win, she will lose her bet.
Okej. Czy teraz idziemy do cukiereczka? On był w sumie tu niedaleko chyba nawet.
Here comes our pay, boys!
Jak się wzmacniają jakoś? A. Nie zadziałało tak jak chciałem. Gdzie jest cukiereczek? Czy ja muszę to obiec? Chyba tak, bo wejście jest tutaj. No to się niepotrzebnie cieszyłem. Dobra, ale daleko to też nie jest, bo cukiereczek to był ten gościu w porcie, o ile dobrze pamiętam. Tak, biegniemy raczej do portu, więc to musiał być on. Co ich tak dużo? Nic pani nie widziała. Dobrego nocy. Chyba. Chwila. Czy ja tu właśnie obiegłem dookoła? To gdzie on jest? Coś mi tu nie pasuje. Jak ja tego nie zauważyłem?
You again? What do you want this time?
Why
Niech
so
Petrus wkroczy.
defensive? Petrus, you have a proposal to make, I believe.
That's right. I've thought of a little scheme that could make us all very rich. You know me, so you also know I'm quite clever, and that my ideas are always fruitful.
They do say that you are devious. Perhaps too much so for your own good. Go on.
My friend here loves the glory and sand of the arena.
I've gained quite a reputation. Soon I'll be taking on a true champion. I'm no fool, though. I know I won't last long against him.
Yeah? I've seen the odds. Everyone expects you to lose within a minute. So what?
Let us suppose that our champion is a little less aggressive than usual.
If the fight can last at least 5 minutes, an informed bettor would win the jackpot.
And I'd keep a little of my pride.
Very well. I'll arrange it. But no dirty tricks. Don't take advantage of the deal and try to beat the champion. If you do, he'll wipe the floor with you. You want to get your money. Don't get too greedy.
Aha, mam poczekać na walkę i to 23 godziny. Ha, co mogę zrobić w międzyczasie? Znaczy, niby mam, nie wiem czy mam go pokonać, czy nie. Niby gada, że powinienem wytrwać 5 minut, więc to chyba będzie czasowa misja, że mam po prostu tyle wytrwać. Ale czy nie lepiej było w sumie jakbym wygrał? Dobra, ale skoro mam trochę tego, no to pójdę obczaić tą misję z wycinki, bo te czasowe misje i tak mogę na nie poczekać. Znaczy, nie muszę być chyba o ustalonej porze. Tak mi się przynajmniej wydaje. Naprawdę, strasznie dużo ich tu na ulicach teraz. Co mam 24 level. Atrybutu dostanę na 25. Okej. Okej. Piąty tutaj mam 2 punkty. Rzucanie eliksiru czy alchemiczna dawka? Alchemicznych mikstur. W sumie jakoś mnie to nie jara, bo nie używam tego za bardzo. Czemu to mnie tam prowadzi? A gdzie jest kratera, sklepik, plac gubernatora, rezydencja de Sarde, okej. To oznaczyłem sobie, może tak będzie mi szybciej. No ale to była po prostu droga prosta. Dobra, skoro mamy i tak podróż, oceń sytuację, albo w sumie zamiast tego po prostu szybko się teleportuje może między tymi. Dać się do wioski, nie, to nie chcę, tu wioska, widzę. Czy to mi jakoś czas zabrało, czy nie? Czy jak mam tą misję, to mi czasu tak nie zabiera? Nie no, mam daje 23 godziny 19 minut. Okej. Czyli nie można oszukiwać w taki sposób. Okej. Oceń sytuację na polach. To nie tu miałem ocenić? Czy muszę biec w tą podróż? Żeby tam to odblokować? Czy nie? Nie wiem, ale się przebiegnę w sumie zobaczyć. Bo chyba tu miałem trafić, o ile dobrze pamiętam. Albo się rąbłem. Nie wiem, już za dużo myślę czasem po prostu. Okej. O, 6 godzin, teraz było. Czy to jest jakaś nowa mapa? Tak, to jest nowa mapa. Ocenić sytuację, dobra. Czyli jednak mi się nie porąbało. Tam widziałem, że jest obóz, ale lecę od razu do znacznika. Obóz jeszcze sobie zahaczę. Cześć, lisie. Okej. Czyli tu wznosić jakieś mury. I zasieki robić.
What's happening here, soldier?
These islanders want to enter a plot of land that belongs to the congregation.
They are denying us access to the glade.
We must heal it. Otherwise, this land will die.
I am sorry, but we cannot let you enter this area.
But we only want to plant some new trees. Bring life back. These people are fanatics, Your Excellency. Several woodcutters died last night, and I'm willing to bet that these savages had a hand in it. You are killing the earth, so it kills you in return. All of you
Poniekąd
are
tak.
cursed.
Shut it, you savage!
De Sarde, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation on this island. I came to shed light on this affair. You said that some woodcutters died.
Aye, they fell sick and died a few hours later. But the camp doctor will be able to tell you more about it. You'll find him in the barracks right here.
Thank you, soldier. I'll go see him.
Please,
Okay.
Your Excellency, you may come in.
Hello, Doctor. I am the legate of the congregation. I was told about the disputes caused by this camp, and a soldier told me that several woodcutters died recently.
Yes. They got sick yesterday afternoon, and a few hours later they were dead. I couldn't do anything except watch them writhing in pain. None of my remedies worked. If seeing corpses doesn't bother you, you can come and see the bodies. They're here. I hope that whatever killed them is not contagious.
W sumie jestem i tak hieną cmentarną, więc to będzie to.
These poor woodcutters look like they've suffered. This one has a swollen tongue. Blood at the corner of the mouth.
A nie, czyli muszę
There are
wszystkich
some
zbadać.
peculiar red patches on the bodies. His eyes are bloodshot. This man choked to death. Strong smell of ammonia. The entrails must have been perforated.
Okej.
So, what do you think? Do you recognize their disease?
They didn't die of disease. They were poisoned. There's no doubt about it.
You're probably right. But I've heard these savages talking so much about curses, so I thought it must be a mysterious disease, rather than seeing what was before my eyes. But how could these three men be poisoned?
I'm not sure. Do their symptoms not point to anything?
No. I've never seen such a deadly poison with these symptoms.
Okej.
Have you noticed anyone unusual here?
Unusual? No.
You don't seem completely sure of yourself. Nobody could have just slipped in.
No, I assure you. The last
Jestem
ones to
pewien,
pass
jesteś
by
kobietą.
here were the hunters who delivered us game 2 days ago.
Hunters?
Natives who bring us game regularly in exchange for knickknacks. But they've been restocking us for months. I struggle to believe that they're involved.
Well, we'll see what they have to say. Where can I find them?
They usually hunt on the edge of the wood that leads to this camp.
Okej. Teraz musimy znaleźć myśliwych. O, smoczej krwi. Dobra. Czyli to zadanie, mam nadzieję, że nie będzie jakoś super rozciągnięte. To wtedy zdążę jeszcze na tą walkę na arenie z tym mistrzem i wszystko zamknąć w jednym odcinku. Okej.
Oi! This is our prey, Renaigse. How can we earn our reward if you hunt our prey?
Okej.
We only defended ourselves. These beasts attacked us. But take them. We do not intend to eat them.
Thank you. But what are you doing here, Renaigse, if you're not here to hunt?
We were looking for you.
Us? What do you want from us?
3 woodcutters were poisoned yesterday after eating what you brought them.
Poison? I swear we are not responsible for this.
Listen, all the clues lead to you, but it may simply have been an accident. How about you tell me exactly what happened?
It wasn't really an accident, but we did not want to kill them either.
Then tell me how it happened.
We did not decide to do this. We were trading beautiful things with the camp. But the elder said that we would be traitors to our clan if we let the woodcutters cut down all the trees.
Which elder?
One of the old men from Vigigidor.
Wygigidół.
He is very angry because we cannot heal the glade. He gave us the meat of an andrig killed by a venomous dosentats. Its flesh is perfectly edible when prepared with certain berries, but without them, eating it would be lethal. And since the Renaigse invaded our forest, these berries are nowhere to be found. He wanted it to be a lesson for them, so that they may understand that their destruction
brings death.
I will not hold you responsible, but from now on you will no longer bring meat to this camp. You are the instruments of a hateful old man's vengeance. And I'm under the impression that there will be even more deaths if I do not get to the root of this problem.
The Vegigido elder thought it best to take vengeance into his own hands. I understand his anger, but Dunkus would not approve of this. He would say that bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and he wouldn't be wrong.
Okej, musimy
This
teraz
whole thing could turn into an open
Ser
war.
de
We
Concuntium.
cannot let that happen. Sir de Corsillon will be able to give some advice on how to solve this property conflict without violence.
Ser de 12 godzin, no kurde, to jest... Tak, już ponad połowa czasu. Okej, więc nie ma co zwlekać. Trzeba lecieć. Chcę to jak najszybciej zamknąć w jednym odcinku, żeby od następnego móc się skupić full na fabule. No zobaczymy jak będzie. A, jeszcze wyżej. Ale tak, bo to był chyba ten gubernator jeden? Nie, to był ten nauczyciel chyba. Dobrze go kojarzę? Tak, to był ten profesor.
Sir de Corsillon,
Decidez, my young student, what can I do for you?
I have come to find you because I received a complaint from the natives of the village of Vigigador. They want to be able to access a clearing, exploited by our woodcutters, to heal it. To reforest it, I assume. But our men there say that it belongs to them, and are refusing to let the natives enter it. The site was supposedly ceded to them several months ago, but tensions are running high and some men have lost their lives. If we don't intervene, we're heading for a real confrontation.
It is very regrettable, and I approve of your desire to appease this conflict. According to what you have told me, if ever there was a contract, it must have been signed under our former governor. You should go to the archives and verify this. Then go and talk to Lady Laurine de Morange. And of course, I'll be delighted to help you once things have been clarified.
Thank you, Professor. Once more, you've been of great help.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsillon.
Okej. Czyli musimy iść na dół do archiwum. Myślałem, że już będzie chciał jakieś kolejne zadanie nam dać. Ale dobra. Ruszamy. A tutaj stoi ta dwójka. Słuchajcie, nie są... Znają jakieś tunele się poruszają niesamowicie. Raz w rezydencji są, raz tu. Dobra. To teraz tak. Archiwum było tutaj. Nie pamiętam. Tak. Tylko z tamtej strony. A własności obszaru wycinki. Rozmawiam między wodzem Dunkasem a gubernatorką Morosz. Odnieśliśmy, postanowię, że będą przedmioty rozmowy. Postanowię dotąd wyłączność własność kongregacji kupieckiej. Wspomniany ten ma służyć do prowadzenia działalności w zakresie poszukiwania drewna. Dostęp do siebie posiadają wyłącznie obywatele kongregacji. Okej. Czyli teraz lecimy do tej madam. I teraz chyba bezpośrednio polecimy do tej wioski. I to się wszystko wyjaśni. I akurat skoczymy potem do areny. Dobra, co? Całkiem dobrze mam to sobie porozprowadzane. Póki co. Jak to wyjdzie? Tak zwykle stoi tu w końcu. Znaczy siedzi.
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
I need you to enlighten me about the property deed of a glade near Vigigador. The natives want to access this place, which according to them is sacred, and which they would like to heal. But some of our men there are using this deed to deny them access to the area. Tensions are running high, and some people have died.
Yes, there was a time when we enacted a lot of contracts. Do you have the document with you?
Yes, here it is.
This cession agreement is only signed with a cross on the native side. Well, writing is foreign to them, as is the notion of land ownership. For them, the earth only belongs to itself.
If they did not possess these lands, how did they cede them?
I doubt they knew what this agreement represented, to be honest.
In that case, why make them sign it?
When we arrived on the island, we had to ensure our access to certain commodities. We also had to make sure that we had legal ownership of the lands we were occupying. The natives dreamed of possessing some baubles that they didn't know how to craft. It was easy to make them sign agreements that they didn't understand by giving them some. I was a stranger to their philosophy then. I only thought about my city, and I regret it.
I'm sure we can fix this mistake.
I hope so, Your Excellency. Come, let's find Sir de Corsilion. Can I help you with any other matter?
Yeah.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Sir de Corsilion, it's always a pleasure.
Madame, I expect you've come to see me about this regrettable problem concerning a clearing, which my student told me about.
Indeed. And I think I may have a solution that will allow us to solve this conflict peacefully.
I'm listening.
I must admit that I established this at a time when the culture and the mentality of the natives was foreign to me. The clan of this village was rather open to our presence. They welcomed us with benevolence. For this reason, I think we should allow them access to these lands. In doing so, we would appease the tensions, and we would also retain ownership of the wood. We would even benefit from such an agreement if the natives reforest this area. Then we can exploit it for a longer period of time.
I find this decision perfectly viable, and I approve, but several men were killed, and their comrades will seek vengeance if the person or persons responsible do not pay for their crimes.
I am convinced that Dunkus, the chief of this clan, never approved such an action.
I understand, but I will only write a decree allowing people to go to this clearing, provided the murderer is delivered to us.
Thank you, Master. I will inform Dunkus of your decision.
Okej. Teraz z Dungobobasem trzeba porozmawiać. Nie tu chciałem wchodzić. Nie chciałem rozmawiać z Jorą.
I must leave you. See you later.
Tak. See you later. A teraz chodź. O, dobra. Tutaj na schody. Dobra. I muszę powiedzieć, że na prawo do rezydencji, bo muszę się teleportować, a nie zawsze lecę na lewo. Ja jestem strasznie lewoskrętny, nie wiem czemu. Mam tak od dziecka. Dobra. Tutaj jest rezydencja i teraz lecimy na tą polanę. Znaczy nie na polanę, tylko do wioski. Drugi, to było tu. Dobra, ale czas jeszcze nie minął, bo widzę, że się nie pojawiła. Okej. Okej, mam poczekać na jaki teraz pokonać czempiona. Może akurat tu się to zakończy.
I am Dunkas, the Mal and the Donegad of the Yigido. You're very strange for a Renaise. Who are you?
My name is Desarde.
Nie gadałem już z
I'm the
nim?
legate of the merchant congregation.
You are a Lugair Blau? Oh, I didn't know there were Onal Manawi amongst them. They may not be so different from us after all. What brings you here, Onal Manawi?
At this old man's request, I investigated the conflict that opposes you and my nation regarding the clearing. You will now be able to access it freely, to accomplish your rituals or heal the area. And the congregation will keep exploiting the forest. However, there is one condition to this new agreement. You must deliver this man to us because he is responsible for the deaths of several woodcutters.
These men died because of their own foolishness. No one else is responsible for their deaths. If they hadn't cut all the oakerberry trees, they would have survived.
What does that mean? What are the two of you talking about?
3 woodcutters died after eating the meat of an andrig after it was killed by a venomous Dawson tat.
It's nothing but a terrible coincidence. And if they had eaten the ochre berries...
We know that you are responsible for this. The hunters told me everything.
How could you do this? You acted more foolishly than an irascible adolescent. By killing these men, you have brought upon us their wrath. And it is only natural
gościu
that
jest
they should
mały w
ask for
nakarku.
justice.
Dunkus, I beg you. I only wanted the Renoigse to understand the value of the trees they were cutting.
Bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and you know that. I would never have thought you capable of doing something so foolish.
If you want to stop the woodcutters taking vengeance into their own hands, you must deliver this man to us.
I understand. But I have one condition before we make this agreement. The Lugaid Blau fooled us in the past. It is their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
There is a mine in the forest that the congregation has long operated with help from my people. But digging into the mountain has risked it collapsing. We reinforced the earth with wood. We worked with the Lugaid Blau to save the mountain and the men. We agreed to stop digging and sealed the entrance with a boulder. But some Renaigse came back, and I think they started digging again. And some of my people started going missing. Perhaps because they had seen them break their promise. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan's fault, thousands of lives will be lost.
And you want me to intervene?
You have to stop them. Remind them of their promise. This is the price of my trust. If you do, we punish the person responsible for the death of the woodcutters, and all our quarrels will be gone.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
Dobra, ale zanim to zrobimy, skoczę sobie na walkę. Bo nie chcę od niej też długo odwlekać. A nie zostało też dużo czasu. Więc polecimy na walkę. Rezydencja. Okej. Okej, to było tutaj, dobra. Co nie musiałem tego znaczyć, bo to jest na dole w karczmie. Karczma to wiem gdzie jest. Okej. Tylko mam nadzieję, czy będzie to przekazanie czasowe, czy czy faktycznie muszę go pokonać.
Ready to excite the crowd? Ah, there you are. I was told you'd be taking on one of our old champions. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to the challenges, this combat must be fought alone. Your friends must remain in the stands.
Yes, I am ready.
So, jump into the arena, and may the better fighter win.
Okay.
What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. It wasn't easy.
And here are your winnings from the combat. You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I've
yeah.
never seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelia seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an extremely subtle game, and just as satisfying as fighting in an arena.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment every bit as much as I will.
O, jak w ogóle gdzie pobiegła. Okej. Dobra, czyli to jedno zadanie mamy z głowy. Zostanie jeszcze ta wycinka drzew i to główne. Tylko tak, skoczymy sobie do matki kardynali, a resztę po prostu sobie zrobimy ten. Na następnym odcinku. Dobra. To wyjść i wracamy teraz do pałacu. Ciekawy jestem w sumie, czy to faktycznie się skończy. Czy ona też mi da jakieś nowe zadanie. To jest w sumie ciekawe. Ale cóż, zobaczymy. Okej. Że ona ma chyba największy pałac z wszystkich, o ile pamiętam. Przynajmniej taki wygląda. Tylko czy to nie pogorszy naszych relacji? W sumie mam przyjazne, więc -1 czy tam 2 chyba by to nie zmieniło aż tak bardzo.
Lord de Sardet. And you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
Will you just let him believe that I would lose?
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency. It is true, though, that with such a teacher...
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true. And I also know when to admit defeat. What do you want from me?
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us. So long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else in mind, right? You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal? You haven't learnt your lesson, then? Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Petrus, what is she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened, it's true. But if someone deserves to know, it's him.
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother, child. Your real mother.
My mother? Petrus, is this true? How?
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I knew your mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid, and exhausted. And so strange. Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You knew that my uncle lied to me and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit. Completely alone.
Why talk to others about it then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Oh, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here on the island. The prince sent you here to use you. But I can ensure that all of this serves a purpose.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a little, until you've taken it all in. Time heals the wounds.
Najpierw tak, ale Petrus wszystko jest trochę spoko.
When you are ready. As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, Desade. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
Okej. I mamy poziom 25. Czy punkt testowy atrybutu i talentu. Tak, jedną misję sobie zakończyliśmy, druga niestety się jeszcze przeciąga, ale to wszystko w następnym odcinku. W sumie ja się z wami żegnam. Cześć.